What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Africa AI only battle. Things are getting pretty crazy. Turn 170 just passed. We've got Nigeria attacking Benin after Ashanti spent ages and failed. We've got lots of wars in the southern part of Africa too. North Africa's taking a bit of a break right now. No conflicts going on up here. And obviously into Arabia and Europe too. Although Egypt and Assyria look like something might be about to go down. It is staying pretty peaceful up here for now. That probably won't last, but obviously down towards southern Africa and just sort of central Africa, we've got the Congo and the Masai up against Rwanda. We have got Burundi v Kilwa and Zimbabwe, and then we've got Zimbabwe now at war with Rhodesia as well. So we'll see how all the neighbours obviously play into that. And now we've also got Mali teaming up, which is bad news for Nigeria. Good news for Mali, who are already doing pretty well. But let's see how the Songhai react to this. Obviously they're the big one. If they attack Nigeria as well, that'll probably be game over for Nigeria, who probably had to try and take Benin. It's not going to work for them. Now Mali are probably going to clean up their units, which sucks, but we'll see how this goes for them. And let's see, there's no cities being sieged yet, but lots of intense battling down here, I imagine, for the Zimbabwean army against the Burundians and the Rhodesians. Congo are pushing in. I'm not sure they're probably not going to get anywhere near the city, and the Masai seem to have given up altogether. They really are. They really tried. They really put an effort in there. They've given up already. That is incredible. They gave up so easily. I think they one unit took a little bit of damage, and they were just like, nope, let's get out of here. Rwanda's not going to happen. Let's just leave it. But yeah, this is a cool game. We've basically seen the terrain, the lakes, the mountains. Play a real important part in the game, and that's not always the case, but this game it's definitely playing more of a part. Congo with another city, Kakongo. I swear someone else has that city name. Well, they have a very similar one. I have no idea where, so they probably don't. Oh, Kanongo. Oh, pretty close. I'm pretty sure Kanongo. And down here we've got Ngorongoro. Okay, that's not that close. Loliondo. There you go. What a great name. But another city for the Masai. Not much settling really going on, although there is a bit in the Sahara, quite a bit from Mali towards the west coast. Nigeria obviously grabbed this just last video. The Vandals have got another settler out here. Mercuria survived and have not really rebuilt, and Rwanda and the Masai have peaced out. The Masai, at least they didn't give anything away, I guess, in the peace deal. That's good. Rwanda's still here for now. I feel like Rwanda, people are going to have a tough time, although I say that, the Congo with 2 units basically are taking this city over here, so maybe not. I don't know how long Ethiopia... Oh, World's Most Wonders, Rhodesia and Persia have 3. Quite a few with 2. But I'm not sure how long Ethiopia is going to hold on to these 2 cities in the rainforest, in particular with people like Congo here, who now have a lot of triremes off the coast, already with cargo ships as well, although they may not be as useful as I thought they would, because as you pointed out in the comments, the AI just doesn't know how to use gold, so that always sucks. Although saying that, it did appear that Spain bought a lot of tiles with the gold. They got some bonus gold when they saw all the wonders on the map, which everybody did except Zimbabwe. Hopefully that's not affecting them too much. Hopefully, because they spawned in the right spot, so I didn't want to mess them up. Maybe I should have done that, but never mind. As long as they're not unhappy, I don't think it matters. I'm not going to check now. Don't want to break the game. Let's check now though. Let me just check. Just to make sure everyone's happy, because I shouldn't have brought it up really, but there we go. Let's make sure everyone seems pretty happy. Yeah, Zimbabwe's like 17, 38 happiness. Oh man, Congo 11. Wow, that's bad. Rwanda. Could you imagine if Rwanda won a cultural victory? I don't know who that is, but Rwanda is influential with 1 of 38 civs. I have no idea who. Could be the Garamantes, because they're pretty poor. But could be, but yeah, I don't really know. That's impressive, Rwanda. You must be producing a lot of culture, considering you don't have much stuff. That's good, but you need to use this army here to try and save your other city. Yep, Nigeria pieced out with Benin, and that is because Mali is here to mess up their day. Not good for you guys. Zimbabwe is fighting back, but these guys are just destroying each other's units at a pretty rapid rate. Zulu are yet to get involved. They're just sitting down here. Quite a few cities, quite a few impies, but they're just waiting. Rhodesia still has lots of spare troops though. I mean, maybe they could try and attack, and they are going to try and attack Great Zimbabwe with these guys. I'm not sure they've got enough, but it's worth a try. Kilwa is starting to actually be closed off from all sides. I just noticed that. They're running out of space as well, so I'm not sure how their games are going to go, but they're doing okay. As long as they can sort of avoid what's going on, keep doing their own thing, they might be okay. The longer the better for them to survive, I guess. Congo seems to have been pushed back a little bit. Rwanda's actually trying to push around and protect their trade routes, it seems, to the north, with Makuria and Ethiopia from the Masai, which is kind of a smart move. They have so many units over here, I don't know why they didn't try and use them, because with the Congo's help they may have had some luck, but I don't know actually, this would be very difficult to take. I don't really know what the Masai, who they should attack. Maybe they should go after Kilwa and focus on going further south, but I mean, they look pretty cool already. Maybe they should just stay in like the Horn of Africa and just maintain it for the whole game. Maybe that will work for them. Mali is still pushing. Congo just pieced out with Rwanda, and they took nothing. So that was just more lives lost. There's not been many cities falling in this game. There's been just a lot of death. That is good to see. Someone that did take cities is Carthage from Tunis, and it looks like we might be about to see another war there soon, because Carthage have rebuilt much quicker than Morocco. And I wonder if this army is heading for Tunis. It might not be, but who knows? Kilwa, yep, they got a peace deal with Burundi. Probably good news for both parts of that. Burundi, yep, Zimbabwe's army is retreating, and there's not much left of it compared to what Rhodesia still has left. And if Shaka was to get involved now, this great open expanse of Zimbabwe land would be his for the taking. Should be very interested to see if he does it. Carthage, are we going to see them attack? It's probably going to be now. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen pretty soon, because like they're right here. Going to do it. Also, Portugal has the nows now. Pretty cool. So they're doing pretty well, obviously. France is still just chilling, but they do have musketeers, so that's pretty cool. Which is like musket men equivalent, is it not? Yeah, it is. So that means I think they're the first people we've seen with those, so they're obviously doing quite well, despite everything I've said about them. Everyone else is just... Oh, Assyria finally settled. There you go. The more you know, hey? Good job, Assyria. It was about time you settled there. Good to see you finally do the job. Can't believe they took so long, and they were just like, yeah, we're not going to attack anybody. We ignore that. We just ignore that Masai random sheep pen that they've stolen. How are you doing, Persia? I haven't really given you much attention. You've got 3 wonders. You don't look like you're doing too well for tech, but, you know, you're here in the desert, trying your best. Babylon are looking okay. Not really, but this is kind of scary, obviously, still. But they have got some big cities. Azure, Akkad, and Babylon are massive cities here. Armenia is slowly starving. I don't know how this is possible. I imagine it's because they have so many units, or they're just building mines everywhere. Probably a mix of both. Having units doesn't really impact it, does it? I'm an idiot, but being stupid. But yeah, that's definitely not a thing. But Zimbabwe is fighting here pretty hard. Don't know what they are trying near the capital. The problem is Rhodesia's got far more troops, so this isn't going to go too well. Congo, Zulu is still pretty chill. Congo, they look a bit overstretched right now, to be honest. Luckily, the Vandals here aren't really going to do anything, so they're safe from that aspect. And up towards the north and northeast, they're fine. So that as long as they can keep an eye on Rhodesia, and obviously they're busy right now, they should be fine for a while. The Congo. Mali seems to have grinded to a halt in their attempts to take out Nigeria, which means Songhai are once again in a good spot maybe to try something, but they seem to have lost some numbers. I don't know how, but they seem to have less now. And also, it's giving Ashanti time to recover and maybe have another go at Benin before it's too late, but you know, they need to do that quickly. Very quickly if they want to get it done. Arabia? No, Arabia... It always looks like Arabia have loads of cities, but it's because this Babylon city looks like it's the same colour on the mini-map. Oh, the Greek army has returned. They're trading with the Ottomans. That's cool to see. Who the Vandal... Yeah, everyone's trading with the Ottomans, aren't they? Greece have got caravels filling the Mediterranean. That'll be interesting. Byzantium... Yeah, they have some boats out here in the Black Sea. And Greece are also trading up here. That's pretty cool. See them making use of the of the Constantinople Canal City. It's pretty cool. Obviously, Byzantium got these galleasses. If they built some more, they could maybe use those more effectively. If there was ever a time when the Greek Empire was falling, that'd be pretty useful for them if they tried taking Athens or something. Potentially. I don't know, maybe. But at the moment, they're not in any position to do that. I don't think anyone's in a position to mess with Greece, who also now have musket men. So we're starting, maybe the Europeans, just like, I guess, real life, the Europeans taking the lead, even though there are some huge civs down there in the south. Zimbabwe and Rhodesia in particular are both very big. I think the Congo is probably, sometimes it's hard to tell when the cities are more spread out, but I think the Congo are probably the largest in the world. That's my guess, except Greece, who are also pretty big. Arabia are probably quite big too, actually. And Burundi are probably a lot bigger than they look. Sometimes it's hard to judge, but that's what my guess would be. I imagine the Zulu would actually have quite a bit as well, but you can't, it's hard to tell. Like I said, it's hard to judge the exact figures. Mali probably have a lot if you add it all up. It's kind of spread out as well, so. Whereas some people don't really have that much, but it looks big. So Egypt's big blob looks quite big on the map. Mali doesn't, looks tiny, but they definitely have more than Egypt. So yeah, it's kind of hard to judge, but Mali has failed, despite getting their SOFA units. Mabation just entered the Renaissance era. That's not good, guys. You only just entered the Renaissance era. You serious? Falling behind already? Oh, my pick just always letting me down. That's what it is. One day I'm just going to record a whole layer only battle, and then once I know who's won, that's when I'll upload episode 1 and make my pick again. Somehow I'll edit it in. That'd be a great idea, just to make sure I get it right every time. But no, never do that. Most of the time the episode you're watching was recorded earlier that day, especially at the weekends. Not so much in the week, but definitely if it's a weekend one, it was frantically recorded beforehand. France, I don't really know what their aim is here. They're just chilling. They're just doing nothing. There's space here to their east. There's actually resources here. It's not like it would be a wasted city on this hill, for example, or up here towards Brittany. That would probably be okay, but they're trading with Spain. Portugal aren't doing that. Portugal, I think, are trading with Morocco. So yeah, these two obviously don't like each other, but they're yet to fight it out. But Spain, they've got chariot archers and horsemen. It's pretty rare. We don't see many civs actually build these sorts of units. So that's pretty impressive to see Spain just having tons of them. That is kind of weird, considering no one else has got any. I don't see any horse units across Africa at all, really. That is weird. Maybe there's just no horses here. The resources seem... I don't know if the resources are accurate or not. They might be. I never read the description. I mean, if they are, that would explain it. Maybe there's... I mean, I wouldn't expect there to be horses naturally in Africa. There might be zebras and stuff like that, but not horses. Oh, nope, Carthage weren't going for Tunis. They're going somewhere else. Nigeria have stopped settling, which is probably a good thing for them. Although Mali seems to have now run out of units too. Oh, Zimbabwe and Burundi have reached a peace deal. Nothing changed hands or anything. But Burundi needs to rebuild, and they're doing okay. They've got 4 fairly good-sized cities. Problem is they're in the middle of everything, which is always going to be hard. When you've got people on all sides to worry about. You've got Kilwa to the east, Rwanda to the north, who looks stronger than them now, at least at this present time. Obviously, they've got the Congo to the west, Rhodesia, as well as Zimbabwe to the south, and Rhodesia now, and they now have musket men. Free to... Oh, look at this, Zimbabwe got close. They got this city into the red. I think they're just going to falter at the last step, but Zimbabwe did get close to taking this city here, and Rhodesia, that would have been embarrassing. Because it did look like they were in control of the situation for most of the time. Okay, Babylon. Where has this come from? I look away for like 10 turns and they have a huge army and they're about to attack Assyria's huge army. This can be a great end to the episode. Let's see how this goes down. The river's going to make it tough, but I mean, it's going to be easier for Babylon than it would be the other way around. Babylon with 2 cities very nicely located in between those rivers. I mean, Azure is located between the rivers, but I'm not sure how well it's going to be. They seem pretty equal here. So Babylon may be waiting for someone to help them. Maybe they're expecting the Ottomans maybe to join in if they see Assyria losing. I mean, it's a bit of a gamble. Could work. Could work. But we'll see. Or maybe Parthia. I mean, they've been pretty quiet. They haven't really done anything. Maybe they'd join in. Attila's not having the best of games by the look of it. It's getting a bit late for his battering rams too. So poor old Attila. He's probably just going to be up in the corner of the map. Probably safe. He's probably going to be safe up here. I won't worry about him unless the Greek Empire really starts doing stuff. But that is going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed, it would be awesome if you could leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment with any feedback or just saying something you want to comment. That's what they're for. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.